Hello, everyone. Welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. I hope everyone has been doing very well and has had a happy new year. We are going to start the new year off with a one card per sign reading. Just kind of get what you can expect going into the new year. And then during the week, I am going to do a New Year's reading for each sign. All right, so let's get started. We'll go in order. We're going to start here with Aries and see what your cards should be. Actually, I'm going to shuffle these clarifiers as well because we'll get one card plus a clarifier for everybody. My favorite bookstore always has a New Year's Day sale. So I went in today and I got this brand new deck. I'm very excited to try it out. It's been very thoroughly shuffled and I did a couple practice readings for my friends. So it's ready to go. All right. So let's see what your overall energy for the new year is going to be, what you can expect. So what is the overall energy for Aries going to be? What can Aries expect? Three of Wands. I heard new beginnings, which is typically a message you get with an ace card, but Three of Wands is like heading off into your future. Oh, and even here, if you look, there's a couple standing here. So there could be new beginnings in love, or the thing that you've been waiting on is arriving. So maybe if you've been looking for love or a romantic partner, that could be coming in. If you are with somebody already, then that could be taking things to the next level. If you've been dating, maybe you're going to define the relationship. If you are in a relationship, maybe you get engaged, move in with each other. Something about advancing the relationship in your life. We have this figure here. It's kind of reminding me of either the Death card or the Hierophant. So there's definitely some sort of transformation that's going to be happening for you this year. But it's something that you've been waiting on, okay? And guys, I'm not going to be putting timestamps in the bottom because all of these cards can relate to each other, and you should be taking the overall message even if it's not just your specific sign. You also have other placements in your chart besides your sun sign. So say if you're an Aries moon, this could be very relatable to you even if your sun sign is different, okay? So let's see what's going on with Taurus. And I will come back through and do the clarifiers at the end. All right, we have Six of Swords in the reverse. All right, Taurus, you may have been feeling stuck for a while, and you may feel stuck as you go into the new year as well. Yeah, if you look here, this person is playing checkers, and it's like this person is waiting on somebody to make the next move. But I think you're the person who can make the next move. So if you're waiting on somebody to do something and it's holding you back, maybe you've, for example, been in a relationship and you've been mentioning, I want to get married, I want to move things forward, and the other person is dragging their feet. Well, you can make a choice here. You don't have to wait around for somebody else to make a decision for you to move things forward in your life. So I think, Taurus, for you, you've been waiting on somebody else to make a decision to help move your life forward, but I think it's time for you to take the reins here and make the decision for yourself. All right, so next is Gemini. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I'm a Gemini. So what can Gemini expect in the new year? What can Gemini expect in the new year? The Priestess of Dreams. So this is the High Priestess. Gemini, I feel like your intuition is going to really kick in. I also feel like if you felt lost in some way, or you feel like you have no direction around something, that direction is going to become clear and you're going to know where you need to go. She also has her hand up to the sky. Feels like she's releasing something. She's letting go. So any blockages you may have, Gemini, you might be releasing those. I feel like there's a letting go, and your intuition is going to help you let go of things that have been holding you back. I feel like you're just going to suddenly know the answers to things, and it's going to make you feel lighter and freer, and then just kind of help you move forward. All right, so let's see what Cancer can expect. What can Cancer expect in the new year? What can Cancer expect in the new year? All right, we have the Two of Cups. There you go, Cancer. All right, so this doesn't have to be a relationship, though it can be. But I feel like you're going to be making some important decisions that are emotionally satisfying to you. I believe some of you will be meeting soulmates or will be developing a very meaningful relationship. But if you look, this is kind of an unusual Two of Cups card. They're riding a horse through the waves. It's dark outside. There's another person that's back here on a horse that's being left behind in the background. So I feel like you're going to make some very emotionally satisfying choices in your life that's going to help you leave things behind. Okay? You could be moving forward with a new person, but for most of you, I feel like you're going to be moving forward with yourself. All right. Next up, we have Leo. What can Leo expect in the new year? What can Leo expect in the new year? Oh, here we go. The Dream Carrier, which is the Empress in this deck. You can expect to feel very strong in your feminine power. You can expect to feel very in charge of yourself and your emotions. Okay, especially being a Leo, sometimes you guys can get a little hot or spicy, as people are saying. I think you're going to start to feel a bit of calmness and feel more in control of yourself and your emotions, especially because the feminine energy is more emotional, more intuitive. But there is also, you know, the Empress is in charge of herself, her own life. It's also about new beginnings. There is a child here. Some of you may become parents. So you might be becoming more nurturing, more loving. And even if it's not a parent to a child, you just might tap into more parental instincts when it comes to taking care of yourself and your life. But there's just a very strong feeling of empowerment and really getting into emotional stability. All right, so what can Virgo expect for the new year? What can Virgo expect for the new year? All right, so we have Four of Cups in the reverse. Virgo, if you feel like you've been missing out on something, or if something is missing from your life, that feeling is going to start to go away, or whatever it is you thought was missing is going to appear. For some of you, I feel like you missed out. You think you missed out on a specific person or a certain situation, but either that situation or person will be presenting themselves again, or you're going to realize that you didn't miss out on anything, that was something you were not supposed to have as something new comes in. Okay, so this feeling of missing out or like you passed up something that you should have taken a chance on is going to go away. It's going to start to dissipate as either you're represented with something because it wasn't the right time the first go around, or some new opportunity will come in and you will definitely be seizing that. All right, so after Virgo, we have Libra. What can Libra expect in the new year? What can Libra expect in the new year? Dreamer of Wands. That is the Knave of Wands. Had to think for a second. Okay, so Libra, you're going to be having some new beginnings, some fresh starts. Your life might take a totally different direction, is what I'm feeling. For some of you, I think you might be presented with a job opportunity, or you might pursue a new job or career that you never expected to be interested in. But I'm feeling like this energy of fresh start, of something new, something exciting. I'm drawn to the fish here. And then we have the bird, white, it looks like a white dove. So that's talking about peace, maybe making amends in a relationship of some sort. But this energy is very peaceful while also being like looking forward to change and a new direction. Yeah. All right, so after Libra, we have Scorpio. What can Scorpio expect in the new year? Spirit of Pentacles. So that is the Knight of Pentacles. Now this is very interesting because this Knight of Pentacles looks like a tree, and earth energy is very grounding. So I feel like you're going to become very grounded in the new year. I feel like things that you used to worry about are not going to bother you anymore. You're not going to worry about those things anymore because they're not going to matter. You're going to realize that thing I was worrying about is not important. I need to worry about these other things. I have other things to take care of. And you're going to start to feel, again, a peace of mind. All of this energy is very peaceful. I think the overall theme for everybody is the sense of peace. Just coming to terms with things, letting things go that you don't need to hold on to, and just kind of grounding yourself. But there's a very strong grounding energy here. There's also like this moon shape. So to me, it's again, things that you used to worry about, like, because the moon is about secrets, things that are hidden. So things that you, like, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know how this person is feeling. Like, you don't need to worry about those things anymore. You've got a hold of your own life. You can let that go. Okay? All right, I'm going to have to tilt the camera a little bit so we can move these up so we can get the next row in. All right. And Scorpio, I feel like there's going to be some offers coming in for you as well. Feel very financially centered for you. All right, so after Scorpio comes Sagittarius. All right, what can Sagittarius expect in the new year? What can Sagittarius expect in the new year? I hate that we can't see the whole thing, but it's the Seven of Pentacles. Just put it like that. Seven of Pentacles. I think for you, Sagittarius, learning to gain some patience will be an important lesson for you. You know, Sagittarius, you guys have very fast-moving energy. You're very spirited people. But I feel like you need to learn to wait. And I feel like you're going to sit in this kind of peaceful waiting energy and allow whatever it is you're looking for to come to you. Okay? So, I'm sorry, this camera is just bugging me. If you're waiting for a relationship instead of going on date after date after date, you're going to let somebody come to you or it to manifest more naturally. If you are waiting on like a job per se, instead of applying for job after job after job, you're going to take a little bit of a break and allow something to come to you. Now, that doesn't mean putting no effort in. You still want to put effort in, but I feel like it's more of a time for pause for you, reflection, some growth. Seven of Pentacles is typically about harvest and waiting for things to grow. And we have this rainbow here, so it's like there's good things to come, but they're behind all these clouds because you're impatient. You're trying to rush the process. All right. So after Sagittarius, we have Capricorn. Excuse me. What can Capricorn expect in the new year? What can Capricorn expect in the new year? Definitely being stubborn. All right. There we go. All right, so we have Eight of Cups in the reverse. So Capricorn, I feel for you that a situation that you tried to leave behind or you have left behind, walked away from, you thought was dead and done, may revive itself, may try to come back. And I think you will be open to giving this person or situation another shot. But this is interesting because this person is inside of a fish and they're under the water. So I think it's like a cautionary tale. Like, don't drown yourself in this connection, this relationship situation that comes back. I think for most of you, you should be open to at least hearing the person out or weighing the pros and cons. But just be careful to not get caught up in the situation. I think this person or situation is coming back for a reason. There's more lessons or more information that you need. That doesn't mean that you will start the relationship again, start the job again, whatever. But there's just some more information that you need to get from the situation. That's part of your growth. Okay? All right, Capricorn. So now let's move on to Aquarius. What can Aquarius expect for the new year? What can Aquarius expect for the new year? All right, we had 2 cards fall out, so I'm going to try one more. What can Aquarius expect for the new year? There we go. All right, so we have Ace of Cups in reverse. Now this Ace of Cups is very interesting to me. It almost looks more like a 2 of Cups, but it's like a beginning in love or the start of a new relationship. But with it being in the reverse, Ace of Cups, I'm honestly feeling like something may be coming to an end for you. You may be coming out of a relationship or out of emotional stagnation. For some of you, I'm hearing the person you thought you were going to be with is not the person you're going to be with. But there's an ending here. But again, it brings this sense of peace. The energy of this reading is extremely peaceful. Sorry, guys. This camera is just bugging me. I haven't figured out how to get my whole table. All right. So there's an ending. Some of you might need a emotional break as well. But this ending, like I said, is very peaceful. It brings you peace of mind. You feel relieved more than anything. All right, so last up we have Pisces. What can Pisces expect for the new year? There we go. The Moon. I think that's a pretty good card to end on. Okay, so the Moon. Pisces, the Moon. This will probably be a little specific, but for some of you, I feel like there's information that you've been trying to get. There's information that you want to know. There's something that you are just kind of almost being nosy about. And the universe is telling you don't need to know that. You need to let this information go. You need to not worry about this person's situation and move on from it. You're never going to know the answers. You're never going to know everything. So it's time to let it go. Okay. Again, there's like a big energy, a big theme of letting go or a sense of peace. I think with this Moon here, by letting go of this piece of information that you feel you need to know, you're going to be able to move on to other things because this is holding you back. You're never going to know why. You're never going to hear the full story. So just let it go and move on to something else. All right, so now let's go through and get a clarifier. I hope you guys watch this whole video. I think it's very important information. And I think watching all of the cards, like all of the signs together, it gives you bits and pieces because you're not just an Aries. You're not just a Gemini. You're just a Pisces. You're little bits of everything, right? All right, so why is the Three of Wands here for Aries? Why is the Three of Wands here for Aries? That's funny. This is the same card that fell out. We have the Tower. Came out sideways. Honestly feels like it needs to be upright. This feels like a very positive Tower. Like I said, it's like this thing you've been waiting on. Is finally here. You might get a little bit scared. Oh my gosh, this thing I've been waiting on is right in my face. And you might feel like a sense of panic because now your whole life is going to change. Again, there was reference to the Death card here where you're everything is going to change, but it is a positive change. It's something that you've been wanting, and you may feel overwhelmed at first, but don't let it scare you or deter you from moving forward, okay? So why is the Six of Swords? Keep getting multiple cards flying out. All right, so why is the Six of Swords in reverse for Taurus? Why is the Six of Swords in reverse for Taurus? You have the Empress sideways. Again, it feels like it should go in the upright. And it's referring back to this Empress here, where you're feeling more sense of control. You don't have to wait for somebody else to tell you what they want or to make some sort of decision for you to move forward in your life. If you made your feelings clear, this is just an example. Say you've been dating for somebody for a while and you want to get engaged and they keep delaying it, then you have the ability and the right to say, you know what? I've made my feelings clear. You have chosen to not make a decision or pursue what I'm looking for. So I'm going to move on to somebody else. Okay. That's you sitting in your feminine power, feeling very strong, emotionally grounded and stable. Okay. You don't have to wait for somebody else to make the decision for you. Your life is in your hands, not this other person's. All right. So why does Gemini have the High Priestess? Oh, that's a lot of cards. Ooh. Why does Gemini have the High Priestess? Here we go. Oh, we have the Four of Cups. It fell into the reverse. Again, that sense of letting go. She has her hand up. She's freeing herself. Same with this Four of Cups here in reverse. For Gemini, I feel like you've been waiting for something and you're wondering if it passed you by, if it's too late. I feel like this thing you've been waiting for is coming. And the High Priestess is saying you already know. So there's no need to worry. Just let it go. Free yourself of any energy that's holding you back. Listen to your intuition. Okay? But the thing you've missed out on is coming. Or you feel you've missed out on. It's going to present itself to you and you'll be ready. All right. So why is the Two of Cups here for Cancer? King of Pentacles in the reverse. That's interesting to me because I typically see a King of Pentacles in reverse. It's like an ex-husband. And then, like I said, you're leaving behind somebody or something. So it doesn't have to literally be a husband. It could be a job that you suddenly quit and walk away from because you can't handle it anymore, or some other kind of toxic energy around you. Could be male, like more masculine energy. Doesn't have to be physically a man, but just negative masculine energy. You're walking away from it. You're making a choice that is emotionally satisfying. So for example, maybe you're in a marriage and logically it makes sense to stay in this marriage because you have children, or you've just been with them for a long time, or maybe you're financially comfortable, or maybe they don't really necessarily do anything bad. You're just not happy, but you're not happy. You know, emotionally, you're not satisfied there. So you're going to leave this person in the past. Could be a job as well. Maybe you're in a job where you make very good money, but it's not satisfying to you. So this, like I said, Cancer is all about making emotional decisions, leaving something toxic in the past. Okay? And that's going to lead you to that Two of Cups energy, whether it's a new relationship or a new job. Just more like soul and emotional satisfaction. Okay? All right. So why does Leo... I didn't ask the question, so I'll put it back. Why does Leo have the Empress, or the Dream Carrier as she's called in this deck? Oh, we have the Devil. Boo. All right. If you're a, I'm sorry, Leo, if you have Taurus somewhere in your chart, these cards are definitely reflecting off of each other. So this positive Empress energy that you're going to be embodying, don't let the shadow side come back up. Don't let your shadow energy prevent you from making choices or becoming emotionally fulfilled, stable, for starting over. I feel there's a lot of starting over for some of you. But this devil energy is going to try and stop you, whether that's your own negative thoughts, your own negative energy, or another person coming in and telling you you can't do this, you can't do that. But like I said, this energy felt very empowered. And when people feel very empowered and they portray that confidence, there's always going to be some negative energy around them trying to knock them down. Because devil energy, narcissists, anyone who's toxic, they don't like this. So there's going to be somebody in your life that is going to try and knock you down. Okay, but you are the Empress. You are in charge of your own life. You can make your own choices. Okay? All right, so why is the Four of Cups in reverse for Virgo? Strength in reverse. I think, Virgo, you're feeling very worn down right now, and you are not looking at the new year with much positive energy. And I think the Four of Cups is in reverse to remind you that you won't be like this all the time. Maybe you've missed out on things. Maybe there's opportunities that you feel you missed out on or lost, but they're coming back. So you need to regain your strength, your confidence, your courage, because when these opportunities do present themselves, you want to be ready and you want to be confident, and you don't want to miss out on them again because you're in low energy. Okay? All right, so why is the Dreamer of Wands here, which is the Page of Wands for Libra? Why does Libra have the Page of Wands? Judgment. Feels like it should be in the reverse. And I think because you've known for a long time that you need to make big change, and you've just been delaying it and putting it off out of maybe fear. Maybe you don't want to cause conflict. Like I said, making peace here with this Dove, or maybe you're nervous about maybe reaching out to somebody or communicating something. But with the Page of Wands being in the upright and this feeling of taking your life in a new direction, you're done waiting, you're done delaying, and you're ready to move forward. I think that it being a page, you're going to take things a little bit slow. It is Wands. Wands are very fast moving energy, but with being a page, I think you're going to be a little more cautious or slow moving than maybe say the Knight. Okay, you want to make thoughtful choices, but you're ready to move on. You're tired of delays. All right, so why does Scorpio have the Knight of Pentacles? Yep, Nine of Wands. I think you've kept yourself too guarded, Scorpio, which has made you feel unsettled. You think that you're protecting yourself by guarding your heart, by not being open, but what you're realizing is that you can open yourself up. You can push through this negative energy and get yourself into a grounded state. And then once you become more open and you stop worrying about things that you have no control over, I think things are going to move very quickly for you. But for you, it's just about getting yourself grounded and letting go of things that are you perceive to be holding you back, or not worrying about things you don't need to worry about. Okay? All right, so why does Sagittarius have Seven of Pentacles? Oh my lordy. You got Seven of Pentacles twice. Patience, okay? It is also telling me you need a plan. You need a better plan or a different plan, because, for example, if you're watering a dead garden, You can water those dead plants all day long, but they're not going to grow. So you need new seeds, you need new direction, and then you need to have patience. So I think you just need to change your approach to things, be a little bit more relaxed, and be willing to kind of sit here on your rock and let the good things come into you. Like I said, that doesn't mean doing nothing. You still need to water those plants. You still need to fertilize them, make sure they're getting sunlight, but your approach needs to be different. You need to make sure you're watering fresh seeds, plants that are going to grow, okay? All right, why is the Eight of Cups in reverse for Capricorn? The Star. Yeah, remember what I said? This person or situation coming back into your life has a purpose, okay? That doesn't mean you and the person or situation are going to pursue anything together. It doesn't mean you're going to get back into a relationship or go into that job or put yourself in those situations again. But there's a reason that it is presenting itself to you. So make sure you are asking questions, listening to the information, taking mental notes, physical notes, but just very much paying attention to what's happening when this person or situation presents itself again, because it is part of your healing process. It's part of your journey. There's information there that you're going to need as you continue on your spiritual path. All right, so why is the Ace of Cups in reverse for Aquarius? Queen of Swords. What did I say? I said you guys were leaving something behind. Queen of Swords is all about cutting stuff out. Now, she can be a bit harsh sometimes, a little too rough, but she is cutting things out because she knows her worth and she's not going to stay in situations that are not good for her. Okay? So yeah, you're leaving something behind, Aquarius, whether it's a job or a relationship, because you know there's something more out there for you. All right, so why is the moon here for Pisces? Seven of Swords. Remember I was saying you're trying to find things out. You're never going to know the truth. You're never going to know the whole story. Whoever you're trying to get information from is not an honest person. They lie, they scheme, or there's something unsavory going on with the situation. So you're never going to get to the bottom of it. You're never going to know the truth. So it's time to let go and move on. Okay? I love it when the clarifying cards just kind of reconfirm everything that I said. All right, so I always get like a final word of advice at the end of the reading. So let's just grab a moon card and get some advice for everyone. I hope everybody stuck through the whole video. Definitely helps my channel as well when you guys watch the whole thing rather than cutting it off or fast forwarding through. If you guys want to see more videos from me, please like the video, subscribe, leave comments, and share. That way my channel can grow and I will be able to put more energy and time into it. Okay. Like I said, this week, make sure you come back because I will have a reading for each of the signs for what you can expect going into the new year. All right, we have faith in your dreams. It's very purpley. All the colors here are very purpley, bluish. So if purple or blue means something to you, this is a very calm reading. The energy feels so calm and so relaxed and just very freeing and just peace of mind. That's just like the overall energy. Just have faith that it's all going to work out. You don't need to worry. If you have the faith and you're doing the personal work on yourself and developing your spirituality and following your path, listening to your soul, just have faith. Everything's going to work out. All right, let's get one more. One more. See, a win-win outcome is forecast. Everything is going to work out. It may not work out the way you envisioned it, but it's all going to work out. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave the reading here. Come back during the week for your individual signs, and I will see you